Bruce Lee said, be like water. Put water in a cup, becomes a cup. Put water on the ground, becomes the same shape as the ground. Be water, my friend. When you get to the point where it's easy and you're not sore, then crank it up a notch and start putting that load on that knee. If you do this beforehand, before your body's ready to accept it, you can hurt yourself. You don't have to be forceful with it. You want to get in the flow with your body's natural rhythm. Once you can do that, one of the hardest parts about running is taken care of. Time now is 6:22 in the morning. Outside early. First thing, I already had some water. Like good glass of water. Been up. I've actually been up much earlier. I've been up. I'm embarrassed to say how early I've been up since. But I'm up now. I've already had water. I had myself a coffee. Got myself nice and flushed. I've used the bathroom already, so that's not going to be something that's going to stop me during my exercise. So now I'm outside here, out here in nature, and I'm about to do a little morning exercise. First, I'm going to start off with a light, moderate jog exercise. Run, go around this little loop right here. So, nice, moderate. Just do a couple times. I might go around, stop, stretch for a second, stretch while I'm exercising, and then, continue, keep going. And as I keep going, as the body gets more activated, that's when I intensify the workout. I don't intensify beforehand. I intensify after the body is actually warmed up. So it's real important to make sure you start with the easy stuff first and then incrementally build up to harder and harder stuff. Because you got to get the body woken up first. It's running time. Now, I'll say this. One mistake I notice a lot of people do is they try to go straight to the super hard gangster workouts with just a couple of jumping jacks beforehand. You can't just do a couple of jumping jacks, a couple of jumping around. You got to literally raise the body temperature up, get the joints warmed up, get the muscles warmed up, because the statement of stretching a cold rubber band is true. If you stretch a cold rubber band, it can possibly snap. Immediately. Next thing, stretch, but not a normal stretch. Wide enough to where straddled, now up and down. Always in the straddle, low, high, legs always spread. Now I'm stretching. So after I run around this thing a couple more times, then I'm gonna head over here and do some extra workouts. I'll show you in a second. One thing I would like everyone to understand, it took me a while to understand this as well, but it's not about how far you run. It's about how far or how long you persist while you're running. So it's about how hard you push yourself. That's what's more important. How hard you push yourself opposed to how far you're running. Because you could be just doing a lot of walking. And also keep in mind, when you're doing this kind of workout, you're gonna get tired and more tired as you go. But it's a good thing because you're not just running, you're not just working out. I like to do a combination of both. So that means the running with the muscle stimulating exercises. So when you're doing both of them together, it feels like you're more tired than you really are. Okay. I have no idea why I threw that random suicide in there. You know, from basketball training. Alright. So, maybe you've seen my video on the 5-minute plank. Imagine incorporating that into the workout instead of just the 5-minute plank being the workout, right? Level set is doing the plank for multiple minutes gets the whole body stimulated. So every muscle contracting. And then when you incorporate extra movements into it, it makes it even better. So something like an extreme wide push-up. If I do 10 of these, go back to doing my plank, adding extra muscle stimulation. It's nothing like the plank. And yes, it's cold out here. So my nose might be a little red and my ears might be a little red. Might even be a little runny. But the good thing about being in the cold for exercise, the air is nice and dense out here. So when I breathe, I actually feel like I can feed the lungs. Opposed to summertime, it's 100 plus degrees. When you're trying to run at nighttime, when it's still 100 degrees at night, it's not much oxygen in the air. Same rule applies when flying in the sky at night. In the summertime, air is thinner, hard to fly. When the air is thin, it's hard to fly. Except it's running. Alright, next I'm gonna do some lunges. I like to do a combination of different kinds of lunges, so I might do them like this. I might do them like this, to where the load is being focused this way. See which angle the load is going? It's going this way. Versus this way, it's just going straight up and down. But I'm still stretched, so it's working out muscles as well. Versus this way, it's more forceful going forward. See? That's gonna build more strength. This is gonna be more for stability and structural flexibility and stuff. And then this one, the forward one, that's for the straight strength right there. So, do combinations however you want to, you know? That's what I do. Don't be rigid. Be flexible, like Bruce Lee said. Be like water. Put water in a cup, becomes a cup. Put water on the ground, becomes the same shape as the ground. Be water, my friend. Remember, think the other side. You got the stretch you want, stability. Take your time, control. Maybe you want to start with this one for a while, a couple weeks. You know? When you get to the point where it's easy and you're not sore, then crank it up a notch and start putting that load on that knee. If you do this beforehand, before your body's ready to accept it, you can hurt yourself. Not to say you can't repair, but you're gonna put yourself behind instead of just continuously going forward. So I might do this after these and then jog some more. Another one, super simple. Get on a slight incline so your feet are kind of slightly sloped up like this to activate the stretching muscles in your legs when you do this next part. The next part is going to be a jump. Alright, so when you jump, normally when you land flat. So that means your leg doesn't pass this 90-degree angle, right? When you sit on a slope, it brings the foot up more. activating the stretch inside the tendons more, right? Side here. You're gonna stretch, so instead of just being flat, you're landing at a more extended version. See? Way more stretched. That's gonna be more muscle activity. Muscle activation. So it's like go to 100. Go to 100, 25 at a time. Break it up. Do 25, stretch for a second, do 25, stretch 25 and 25 until you can do like 50-50 and then like say 75-25 and then just 100 straight, you know? Build your way up incrementally. You can do it. Slight bend in the knees. Doing small jumps like this, it's not over exaggerated exercise, but it's more like mimicking what you would need to be able to use on a regular day basis without going too extreme, and so you can build upon it daily. You know, build upon your foundation, making your foundation stronger. So when you come back and you're doing your normal things where you got to implement these certain muscles, like this exercise is strengthening the ankles. That's 50. There's definitely no rush, because this kind of strength that you're building right here is the kind of strength that's meant to be able to help you out every day for years to come. All right, so take it like that. Consider it like that. It's not a rush. You're not training for a competition. This is training for just everyday, regular life, except to be at its best level. And sometimes I do those with my my 15-pound ankle weights that I use as wrist weights. 15 pounds on each side, and then jump with that. Or that's what I do outside. But as of lately, when I go inside, I'll grab like the 60s and try to knock some out too. It's all about incremental steps. Something I'm missing out on, I think instead of just jogging, I think I should sprint. I need to incorporate more of my fast twitch muscles, because I was trying to dunk, and my dunk was like not as easy as it used to. I used to be able to get up to that rim easy. Now it's like, I gotta work a little harder now. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's slow twitch muscles and there's fast twitch muscles. The fast twitch muscles is where it allows you to use your explosive strength. It's kind of like using all your strength, but in a short burst. That's why when you do sprints or you do like exaggerated reps or you really fast, you can only do a short amount of time, versus like the slower twitch muscles. Those ones, you get more strength over a long period of time. Those are more like endurance muscles. Those are more like the all-day muscles. Woo! Or racy. I think regular jogging it is. I'm gonna bring you with me. So, as you come with me, listen to my breathing, right? Normally, sometimes like, when you're really tired, when it comes time to control it, you gotta give yourself a moment to actually absorb the oxygen. Control your breathing. It's not necessary to pause, but filling the lungs and then breathing the air out. You don't have to be forceful with it. You want to get in the flow with your body's natural rhythm. Once you can do that, one of the hardest parts about running is taken care of. All right, that right there was what I would consider to be the end of a normal, daily, normal routine, normal maintenance workout for your daily progress, for your daily resolution, for your daily longevity. To keep the joints moving, flexible, everything activated. You want to get out there and keep moving every day. Now, here's what I would say. When it comes to regular workouts, like say a chest workout, back workout, leg workout, like as far as really focusing on some muscle groups, after what I did now, I would say now I'm supremely warmed up for a real workout if I wanted to do that. If I wanted to go in there into the gym and lift some heavier weights or come out here and continue doing squats, I say now I'm actually fully warmed up. Body, I can either call it quits and say I did my normal daily workout for full body activation. I didn't really do a tricep workout. This isn't the kind of workout that's gonna keep you buff or nothing. It's not gonna keep you big. You gotta do extra to keep extra muscles on you. This workout is only enough for you to be able to sustain your normal flexibility and muscle activation, so you can live a normal, prosperous life, so you can be able to do normal, proactive, productive things. I don't know, based on how I'm sitting like your squat like this. Like, legs are nice and flexible. I feel no pain. Like, I'm good. Like, and I can just rest like this, no problem. Problem is, a lot of people can't do that, right? So if you want to be able to do that and more, do a normal workout to where you're warmed up after, say, about 10-15 minutes of good, actual, light duty exercises, right? Nothing where you're pushing yourself too crazy hard, but you are pushing yourself, getting the body warmed up, activated. After you reach that point, then focusing on a real workout. That's how you're gonna be able to get those real results, all right? Not just doing a little bit, that's how you're gonna be able to get those real results for longevity if you want to be able to get some real gains, all right? Hope this message reaches you well, and I hope you have a good day. Check out the YouTube channel for more videos. Peace.